today on The Real. The Real's co-host takeover continues.
With the amazing Angela Simmons.
Did he pass down the gift of beatboxing to you?
No, I don't think so.
And on Girl Chat, does Kanye need a break?
Rapper Snoop Dogg saying, I smoke weed. Weed don't make you do this.
And
how are you going to handle politics at the Thanksgiving table?
I am not opening that can of worms over Thanksgiving because I need to enjoy my turkey.
Plus, holiday hair, the natural way.
Yo, I'm so excited to see what they look like.
Then it's We Reg You.
Hell nah.
22 Lights.
On The Real. So you ready for some girl chat?
Always ready for girl chat.
Yes.
Boom.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna get right into it. Angela, we all got to meet your beautiful baby boy, Sutton, yesterday on the show. You guys, that's the cutest baby ever. He doesn't even look real.
He's like a little doll baby,
He's
right?
perfection.
Oh, thank you.
And, you know, it goes without saying, every day that you've walked out here, when we saw you in the back, we're like, how do you look so amazing?
Wow.
So we want to know, how did you, obviously lose the baby weight so fast? How old is Sutton at this point?
7 weeks.
7 weeks?
Come on.
Yeah.
That's less than 2. That's a little over a month that you already snatched like this.
How did you do it?
Listen, number one, I'm still working on it. I'm like a perfection freak. I'm like, I'm working on it. But I worked out my whole pregnancy, so that really helped.
Okay.
And then as soon as my doctor gave me the clearance in like 2 weeks to do it, I was like, I'm gonna work out.
Yeah.
So I started my yoga, and then I'm just now able to really, really get into it. So now,
But that's
I'm
a
in it.
workout, Angela. That's a workout.
Oh, this
I
is
love that
this
you
is super
document
great.
all this stuff on social media. Like, I get inspired when I see you going to the
Yeah.
gym.
That's awesome.
Even when she was pregnant, you guys, her workouts were better than mine. I was like, dang, there's no excuse. This woman is 8 months pregnant
People
and
were
going
nervous.
ham in the gym.
Wow.
They were so nervous about me working out while I was pregnant. They'd be like, why are you doing that? You're gonna kill the baby.
What did the
I'm like,
doctor
guys,
say?
They said I could do whatever I want. It's like, as long as your body's used to doing it, then you're allowed to still do it.
Yes.
Now, don't not be working out, get pregnant, and decide,
start-
I'm gonna start going hard in the gym. You can't do that. You know?
Right.
But
That's
your
good that
diet,
people know
too.
that.
What did you do about that?
Okay, well, I was pregnant. I'm not gonna lie. I ate everything because I'm a vegetarian.
Yes.
So, like, the baby only wanted junk food. I'm like, this is crazy. I don't eat
fun
like this.
baby.
Oh, he wanted everything. All of the bad stuff, Doritos, anything you can think of. And then after, I haven't ate bread. I kind of cut down on the carbs. Slowly getting back to where I was at because I was super strict before pregnancy.
People, I'm telling you, for somebody that wants to lose weight, we'd be like, okay, tell us exactly what do you have for breakfast?
What's the science behind this?
Yes, what's for breakfast? What's a normal breakfast for you?
I'll do smoothies or like a bar
Yeah.
or like some
Small.
egg white.
Yeah, something small.
Was it hard to make the transition from eating junk food when you were pregnant, then
Healthy.
going healthy?
It took me like 2 days. Like right after the hospital, I was like, okay, I think I'm ready to lose this weight, so I'm gonna change
You're
my
so
diet
disciplined.
Wait, I
Yes,
actually
you
understand
are.
what you're saying
Yeah.
because when you eat healthy and you remember how you feel good and the energy it gives you, you actually, it's not hard to go back to it because
exactly.
you want that better than the sedated feel
Yeah,
you
you
can get
feel
from junk food
so
sometimes.
good when you work out
Yes.
and you eat right. It's
Yeah.
everything.
Yes.
And that's probably why it was easier, because I noticed that when I detox, it's easier now than it was before when I used to just eat
Yes.
junk food. So probably because you ate so well in the beginning before you got pregnant, that it was easier for you to snap back and go back
What
to
a
that.
great message
So,
for moms.
great.
You did it. I still want to know what was for lunch and dinner. But we'll talk about it later.
Well, speaking of working out, Angela, I saw your dad, Rev Run, working out some of his
Oh,
freestyling
goodness.
skills on Instagram. It
Oh,
seems
God.
that he did a little remix with Surrey. So if you haven't seen it, check it out.
Watch this. What's a trillion to the 10th power?
Checking on that. The answer is 1 0 0 0 0 0
Hey,
0
hey.
0 0
He still got it.
boxing.
I think it's funny. That's my dad. That's typical Reverend in the house.
Yes.
You come home, this is what my dad's doing. It's hilarious.
I have a question, because I always wondered this about children who grow up with celebrity parents. When did you realize that your dad is a legend?
Yeah.
Where's your
Like,
dad?
how did you know he was famous?
It
you know?
definitely took a little while. I feel like being at the concert is when you finally like, oh, wait a minute. These people are like shouting for my dad, taking off their shoes and throwing them and stuff like that. But before in school, you're like, why do the parents want to take pictures and why are they asking for autographs?
Right.
Like, I didn't get it.
Right,
and then
right.
finally you have that moment when you're like at the concert and I'm like on the side and I'm like, all this security and all this stuff. And I'm like probably only like 7 or 8 years old. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm super young,
Yeah.
not knowing.
Yeah.
But that was the moment where it clicked. So you're like, okay, I get it.
Shoot,
People are
that's
out there and they're
so
here
dope.
for my dad.
Yes.
Or Run DMC.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's crazy.
I'm not kidding, like, if I caught on that my parents were famous, I would start having him, like, every single thing he's using, I would sell. His toothbrush, his socks. If he
Wait,
signed a
like,
check, I would cut that out. Like,
But you know what's funny?
seriously.
I used to do something like that.
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
no, I used to do something like that when I was young, right? We
What?
would go to
See?
like Fun Zone, and like they would tell me I'm too big to get into the balls, and I'd be like, "Hey, my dad is Run from Run DMC, and he'll take a picture and
it
he'll let me
works.
in the balls." And it used to work
Oh
because they
my
would
God.
want pictures. Because I was like a little big, like I feel like you're what 11 years old, and they were like, "You
correct.
can't go in, you're too big now." And I was like, "Well, you know, my dad is here, and just
See?
if you want a picture."
Daddy.
Daddy.
That is so
It was
cool.
bad. It was bad.
Did he pass down the gift of beatboxing to you? Do you know how to do it?
Psh, you want to hear it? Because it'd be terrible.
Really?
No, I don't think so.
But
I don't
will
think
say
so.
this, you have one of the most distinct voices
Yes,
I
yes.
have ever heard.
I love your voice.
It's a
Me too,
beautiful
I like it.
voice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you guys hear a little bit of her daddy's
Yeah.
voice inside of her?
I sound like my dad?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God, you guys, there's like a little echoing rasp in. Come on.
Guys, I sound like my dad?
No.
I hear it.
I don't
You do not
know.
sound like a man,
Distinct
Angela.
No,
voice.
I hear it. There's like a throaty voice. There's
something there?
There's something there that sounds like
It's a deep
maybe
raspy.
granddaughter. You know?
I don't know. I can't think of the word, but the inflections,
Yes.
like the way he talks. Maybe
Yes.
I
you
get
probably
that
don't
sometimes.
sound like him, but the way
Mannerisms,
he
I'm
talks.
kinda
Yes,
like,
yes.
he
Probably
You don't
that
think your
way.
voice would have sounded dope on a track, like rapping?
I've done that, you know.
Actually, that's what I
It's
mean.
on
You have
YouTube. It's called Center of Attention. I had like a moment. I did like a little rapping and singing thing for pastry back in the day.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to pull that up.
we gotta pull that up. We're gonna have to pull that out of the archive.
Angela rapping. We got to pull it
I
up.
can see
What you
that.
gonna do is already 3. You gotta see it. I'm not gonna
Oh
finish
my
it.
God.
I'm not gonna finish it. I'm not
You
gonna
are
finish
so
it.
cool, Angela. You're so down to earth. This has been such a fun week.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Getting
I'm
to know
having
you.
fun.
Really.
Thank you.
United Airlines passengers were surprised when they got a warning from their pilot that wasn't about turbulence. The pilot got on the intercom after a political fight broke out regarding Donald Trump to remind everyone that they need to chill. Check out the video.
I understand everybody has their opinions, that's fine. If you support him, great. If you don't, I understand. However, we're out here to go to Puerto Vallarta, we're supposed to be having a good time. And what I do ask is that as people, we have the common decency to respect each other's decisions and to get along on this 3-hour and 13-minute flight so that we can have a good time when we get down there.
So obviously there's a lot going on in the world right now, and who knows what's going to be said around the dinner table during the holidays, Jeannie.
I know.
How do you all plan on handling this?
You know, one of my friends once said, and I never took it seriously until now, he said, you never want to discuss politics in an open setting with other people because it just creates a forum to attack and to be hurt and all that. He said one-on-ones are usually the best unless you really safely know that it's a respectful, situation.
What is the irony that they were on their way to Mexico? I just had to put that out there. I just want to say that.
You know, that's why when I get on the plane, I just put out my zone out gear. I have my headphones, I have my tablet, I have my sister DVDs, and that just is all I need.
Thank you, Ronnie.
You bring me joy.
There you go.
Are you kidding me? I have you
have to ask.
What?
Do your families really talk about politics during Thanksgiving?
It could happen. It definitely can happen.
My niece just started playing the piano. That's conversation enough. Like this.
It has to shift there at some point, though. Everyone
does.
winds up talking about it at some point.
Oh,
After you just finish eating, everyone's just sitting there. It becomes that moment, for
And
sure.
especially when the drinks come out, too.
Yup.
It's always that one
Yes.
uncle that got to get his opinion about everything.
Yes. And there's always one uncle or person who knows that you may think very certain
Different.
side, so they throw something out there just to see if you're gonna bite. It always happens.
And then everyone's ganging up on each other. This person's saying
Yes.
that person's saying this.
We over here just saying what we thankful for, okay? I don't know what y'all doing.
I'm coming to your house.
I'm saying what I'm
Yes.
thankful for.
Well, according to Dr. Pete Sulak, here are tips on how to handle drama at the dinner table. This is what I do. I just ignore it.
Right.
You can always pretend that you don't hear anything, or you excuse yourself, like, oh, I have to use the bathroom. I'm just gonna go for a second.
Take 30 minutes there.
You can ask the relative or friend to your left to pass the green casserole and just keep chewing.
Yeah.
That
Or
can
you do
always
like
help.
I do, give grace. If you really understand the meaning of Thanksgiving and if
Thank
you are
you.
really capable of doing so, try giving grace to those around you.
Yep.
Understand that people have different opinions and values, and that's just it. We have to learn to get along, y'all.
Yes.
Seriously.
Or just
We
start
do.
the prayer all over again. Like
In the
actually
top of the
say
dinner.
grace.
Yes.
Just in the middle, they're arguing. And Lord, we want to thank you.
Earlier this month, we announced the Real Social Media Takeover contest, where each one of us will be taking over a Lucky Fans Instagram page for the entire day, which
Yes.
is so
That's
fun,
cool.
right? I think that's so cool.
That's really cool.
So we are happy to announce we have our first winner. She is a new mom from Lemon Grove, California, named Aubrey Russell. Yay! And guess what? She wants you, Tam Tam, to take over her page. She sent us this video. Check it out.
Hi, Samara.
So cute.
Say hi, bud. So I'm sure everyone's going to ask for you to take over their IG page, but I feel like we have so much in common. I'm a mother, you're a real honest person, you're a believer, so am I. Anyway, I just would love for you to take over my page. I feel that you are so real that you can share insights and things that I normally wouldn't be able to. And Emery agrees. Do you agree, bud? Please choose me. Aubrey Russell, thank you.
I love it. So, Tam, are you excited to take over Aubrey's page for the day?
I am.
Right, do you have any fun ideas? What are you thinking?
I think I'm going to do maybe a lot of fun, candid moments that happen as a mom.
Yes.
So you'll definitely see a lot of Aiden and Araya. Of course, like behind-the-scenes stuff from the reel.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of maybe inspirational.
Yeah, I was
that'd be
gonna
good.
say,
Yeah.
you should do like, you know,
What?
a word of wisdom, like make them captions. Like,
Yes, of course.
Like some
I'll do
advice.
that.
And I like when you have pictures of the kids helping you cook.
Okay.
I love things like that.
I'll
yeah.
cook with Aiden.
Yes.
How's
Someone
that?
say
Yes.
scripture.
Scripture.
You know she
They
gonna
want
put
some
some
scriptures
scripture.
in
You know?
there.
Scriptures, okay.
How are
Yes.
you?
It's a lot of
So awesome.
responsibility, Tam. You
Oh,
ready
on
for
Instagram, I
it?
know. Yes, I'm ready for it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm
I
just
think
gonna
you'll kill it.
I'm just gonna be myself.
Wait, can we get one video? At least one video.
Of what?
Because you know how you could do picture posts?
Wait,
What do you want me to do, Adrian?
I like video pictures.
Can you sing on a video?
I want you to sing.
Yes.
Yes.
Sing a church song.
Okay,
Sing a
I'll
church
sing
song
a
on a
church
video.
song. How's that? I'll sing a church song.
There you go.
Okay,
voice is
Got
amazing.
scripture, church song,
Amazing.
inspirational
When is
words.
this happening? When is this?
I'm taking it over Wednesday, November 30th. How exciting is that? I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And don't forget, you can still enter to have Lonnie, Adrian, and Jeannie take over your page
No,
as
if you
well.
want me to do it.
Watch out.
You said it before, and it's no lie. We keep up with the comments you guys post, and you keep us very entertained. So right now, we're back again with another dramatic reading straight from the comment sections of the Real social media pages. It's time for We Read You. Allow me to set the scene. Today's comments were posted on a YouTube clip from a girl chat where we were discussing how often we wash our bras. You, our fans, had a lot to say about it, sharing your own stories and your opinions on ours. So first, take a listen to some of the things we had to say.
How often do you wash your bras?
So I do my laundry once a week.
We're the
When
same.
mine starts smelling, that's when I wash it.
I honestly don't wear bras at home. I'm I'm so used to nursing, you know, like my kids.
Oh my God, you guys are gonna judge me,
What?
but this is the real. Once a month?
Dramatic music, please. That's dramatic. Kicking things off today is Angie C, voiced by Tamara.
I also very rarely wash my bras because my boobs never sweat, LOL. And sweat from my armpit never reaches down to the armpit part of the bra. I think bras and knickers are two different things because nothing comes out of my boobs. So to me, that's not nearly as gross.
242 likes. Here's Victoria.
At Angie C. Girl, you are lying to yourself. Every part of your body sweats. And if you think your armpit sweat doesn't get on your bra, LOL, you're delusional.
At Victoria, you can't tell a person they're lying if they sweat or not, LOL. Do you live with her? No. Some people sweat profusely and some people don't. It's simple.
7 likes. Back again is Angie C.
At Victoria, my armpits never smell. If I worked out in my bras, I'd probably wash them because then the sweat is very clearly and even visibly coming on my bra. But that's not the case, so don't you worry.
Adding her 2 cents is Karen.
I'm a big person. I get very hot from being in menopause now, so I do sweat. I wash my bras every day to every 3 days, depending on if I sweated. I do not have to wear deodorant very often, though. I put it on about every 5 days, and I never stink. I think this has something to do with the essential oils I use.
At Karen, which essential oils?
At Thai, lemongrass, rosemary, basil, geranium, peppermint, cinnamon bark, coriander, lemon, sweet orange, white fir, and 2 others I can't think of right now.
Chiming in now is Lena Love.
I wouldn't dare smell another person's underarm. What if a deodorant ball shoots up your nostril? Hell nah.
22 likes.
Crying laughing emoji, 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 crying laughing emoji.
Well, that's a legitimate concern.
Here's Leanne.
Well, in Tamara's defense, Jeannie isn't wearing any. Crying emoji. Crying laughing emoji. Laughing emoji, crying laughing emoji.
Me either. I can't. Ugh, I'm not trying to be posh, but nah.
Joining the convo is CM.
I'm just like Jeannie. I don't wash my bras a lot because it ruins them. Thanks for being honest, Jeannie.
379 likes. I'm still liking here. I'm still liking. Still
Yes!
Here comes Gabrielle with the shade.
Talking about washing bras, and Tamara finds a way to bring up her kids.
Told y'all it was shade. Jumping in is Raina X.
At Gabrielle, IKR, LOL. Like, girl, aren't you wearing a bra now?
Attempting to be the mediator is Ella.
Come off it. Breasts are for nursing, bras are for breasts. This is a pretty obvious link, and maybe there would be more happiness in the US and the UK if more people were proud to display their love of being a wife and a mother in a healthy relationship.
Okay, at Ella, true. But we're talking about washing bras. That's simple. It's a very easy answer. She has to make it complicated and bring her kids into this like, girl, just answer the question. It is in chemistry.
And cut NC. Oh, the drama. Just let's burn our bras, everybody. Right, ladies?
Yes.
Okay, great job. Take a bow.
You've seen our next guest on screen in everything from Barbershop, The Next Cut, and Single Ladies to Castle. Now he's one of the stars of OWN's hit show, Queen Sugar. Give it up for Timon Kyle Durrett.
so excited to have you. We have to say congrats on Queen Sugar.
Yes.
Now, we know that Oprah is one of the executive producers, so I have to ask, what was it like meeting her?
Well, it was, I was taken aback a little bit. We were at the table read, and it was catered, and I was up getting my food, and I just happened to be right by the door when she walked in. And I looked over, you know, you see someone moving. I looked over, and she goes, "Hey!" like that. And I'm like, "Oh, hey." And, you know, she comes in with those hand hugs, and she hugged me and gave me a kiss. And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then she moved on to the next person. I was like, dude, she already knows who you are, man. I was just like, oh, but it was cool. Oprah is cool as ice cream, man.
Oh, that is so dope. I think anyone would be awestruck. Don't feel crazy.
I love that. Now, Queen Sugar has created so much hype across the globe because of people watching it. Why do you think people are so hooked on it now?
Well, I mean, it's the relatability, I think. And more so than a television series, I think that Queen Sugar is part of a revolution. It's a movement. It's a new ideal. It's yeah, that's right. It's a declaration. For me, I'm very proud to be a part of something that is so trailblazing. You know, Ava DuVernay and Oprah Winfrey and Melissa Carter and all the other women who are at the helm and behind the camera. One thing that I love about it is that, I don't know if everyone knows, but all of the directors of the first season are women.
Yes.
And that, on top of it being artistically robust, it is, I think it's a movement in the right direction to bring back the balance that's long overdue.
Right.
Not just in the entertainment industry, industries across the board.
Yes.
You know?
Exactly.
So, and hear my voice, everyone here on the panel, the lovely ladies here, all the wonderful women in the audience, and those who can hear my voice. Please understand and appreciate and perpetuate how precious and powerful you are. You know?
That's right. Let them know. Well, let's talk about your character, because your character on the show is a liar, a cheater, and
a deceiver, heartbreaker.
Yeah,
Like the
his
song.
marriage is crumbling.
He's a dirty dude, man.
He's dirty.
Yeah.
He's dirty. That's why I like him. He's dirty. But what advice would you give your character, you yourself?
If I knew Davis West, I would say, you know, try to, you know, salvage whatever relationship you have with your son, with Micah, and see if that can reestablish something with your wife. Because, I mean, it's like, you know, without Charlie, Davis isn't really Davis. You know, like you say, you know, you might be the head of the household, but you best believe the woman is the neck. And try to move your head without your neck.
Okay.
Now, besides being an actor, you're also an incredibly talented artist. Why don't you tell us about that?
You guys gotta see this.
See these paintings.
I've been drawing since I was 5 years old.
Oh, wow.
And
Oh my gosh, that's
Tell us about this
in
piece
the-
right here.
Amazing.
oh, that's it's a pastel piece that I you know, it's just I have a lot of these. I call it artists in my head. I'm not crazy, but it's just whatever I see and whatever I feel. I say okay, and it just comes out. I can't force it. It's just something that.
That's awesome.
So
I have.
beautiful. That's a gift. You are gifted for sure.
Yeah, it's my man in the zoot suit right there.
Now, where was that inspired from?
I used to do artwork for Terra Products. The guy in charge, he said that he wanted to commission an artist who could mimic the style of Ernie Barnes. And he said he wanted the elongated characters, the little Afrocentric look. So I did a sketch. And I presented it to him. I said, you mean something like this? And he said, yeah, I want that. I said, okay, cool. You want that style, or what do you want me to do? He said, no, I want that you drew already.
Wow.
And so I just made it bigger, and I officially had a corporate client.
Oh,
So wow.
Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
The holidays are here, which means your social calendar is booked up. With all the parties and festivities you end up attending, you want to make sure you look good. Thank you, Angela. That's why you're getting me right.
That's right.
But most of you moms out there are responsible for making sure that the whole family stuns from head to toe, and that means fly hair. So we're sharing some tips to help moms and their little ones slay the holiday hair game. Get ready to say joy to the curls.
Everyone, please welcome back to the show the owner of Mael Organics Hair Care Products, Monique Rodriguez. Monique, your hair care products are amazing, and now your company has just introduced a kids line. That is so awesome. Please tell us about it.
So our Tinies and Tots is an extension of our adult line and is formulated with organic Sacha Inky oil, which is filled with omega-369, which is great for the hair and skin. And it's a more gentle formula for our little ones that may not be able to use adult products due to sensitive skin. And the great news is that our adult line is now available in over 2,000 Sally Beauty stores, as well as in over 1,000 Target stores across the United States.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Thank
now,
you.
why do you think it's important for mothers and daughters to bond over hair care?
So it's very important for moms and daughters to bond over hair care because I'm sure we can all relate to a bad experience that we've had as a child getting our hair done, right?
Yes.
So it's really important to instill that confidence in our children, to let them know to embrace their hair texture no matter what texture of hair they have.
I love that.
And also not to compare their hair texture to someone else's hair texture and to really instill good, healthy habits so they can then take care of their hair when they get older.
That's
So
great.
I love it.
Now, we found a mother and daughter duo that need help styling their hair for the holidays, so take a look.
Hi, my name is Kim. This is my daughter Clark.
Yay!
I started getting relaxers when I was 13 because my mom, who was of mixed heritage, didn't know how to do my hair. So from there, I basically had to do the big chop. After I chopped my hair off, totally off, I had to find product that actually worked for my hair. So this is kind of like the look that I have achieved. Don't hate her hair. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do. We have tried twists, puffs. We're both natural. And with all that said, I just want to ask you ladies, can you help us out for the holidays?
Well, before the show, we hooked them up. Here's what they looked like before we got started.
So cute.
Yo, I'm so excited to see what they look like now.
Yes.
Kim and Clark, come on out and show us your new hair.
Okay, Monique, please tell us what was done to Kim and Clark's hair.
So for Clark's hair, we used our organic Sacha Inky detangling spray to detangle her hair. And we also used our Sacha Inky curl cream to define her twist that you see in the back. And for the front flat twist, we used our organic honey and ginger styling gel to lay the front down. And for Kim's hair, we used our white peony leave-in conditioner spray. And we also used our organic honey and ginger styling gel to style her hair as well.
I think you guys look amazing. How do you feel about your hairstyles?
I love my hair. It's definitely a different look for me.
And you, sweetie?
I like my hair because I can whip it.
You can do what with it?
Whip it.
Whip it.
Whip it.